From the global context, this week we drill down into the built environment. What fascinates me about this is that the built environment can be seen as a microcosm within the world around us because of the wide-ranging environmental impacts of human settlement and the associated social and economic linkages. Activities associated with managing buildings over their life cycle have a staggering impact on the environment. Given the size of its economic activity, the industry has a comprehensive impact on the environment. For example, the building and construction industry accounts for about 42% of energy use, 30% of raw material usage, 40% of waste to landfill, and 40% of atmospheric pollution. Although the Environment Protection and Diversity Conservation Act of 1999 is Australia's main governing legislation, which includes reference to the design, construction of new buildings and their ongoing management, it wasn't until the formation of the Green Building Council of Australia in 2002 that the building and construction industry really started to grapple with the challenges dealt by its all-pervading environmental impacts. The industry's response to the challenge was to strive for high-performance green building outcomes, a term coined by the Green Building Council of the USA. It will therefore come as no surprise that this aspirational theme attempts to deal with the range of environmental impacts just mentioned. The likes of the Green Building Council of Australia and others have mounted a convincing case that ecologically sustainable development makes good business sense, and during the first 10 years has amassed numerous case studies and empirical evidence to substantiate this. This is based on outcomes from the application of its Green Star suite of design tools. Discussion this week introduces also the importance of achieving sustainable procurement outcomes by leveraging off the industry's huge aggregate purchasing power. For example, during 2008, something in the order of $158 billion was spent on new construction in Australia. Sustainable procurement of goods, works, or services is about understanding and assessing their triple bottom line impact along the industry supply chain, and then taking steps to reduce any negative effects each step of the way. The British Standard on Sustainable Procurement, BS 8903 of 2010, provides the framework and process to assist organisations implement sustainable practices. Finally, the Green Building Challenge recognises that buildings are a long-life class of asset. These present asset and facility managers with challenges relating to the design and construction of new buildings and the much more complex challenge of addressing the environmental performance of existing buildings that represent about 97% of the building stock at any given time. Clearly, existing building stock is trapped in the standards, technology and practices of its time, and improving its environmental performance requires complex retrofitting strategies. Importantly, it also offers the industry its greatest opportunity to improve environmental performance. As a consequence, introducing a triple bottom line agenda into new and existing buildings, although setting out to achieve the same overarching objectives, needs to deal with quite different contextual settings. We deal with these in subsequent sessions. Thank you.